Hey there, don't know if you need to hear this message, but I've got to remind myself of this every day. I've coached hundreds of high achieving Black women to understand the same exact thing. And that is that fear literally is the number one killer of dreams. Number one. Not lack of education, not lack of support, not lack of finances, not lack of status, not lack of title, not lack of anything. Not lack. It is fear. And if you are full of fear, there is a really good chance that you are part of the 95% of people who are not living their dreams because they are afraid of them. Imagine that. 95% of people do not live their dreams due to fear. That's huge. That's nearly everybody. That means 5% of people in this world are living their dream. 5%. And I want you to be part of the 5%. So I'm going to share with you some numbers that I think will help you recognize that fear, one, is part of the human dynamic. You are not alone if you are trapped by your fear. If you are stuck in your confidence gap, you are not alone. Okay, so here are some numbers. I did not make these up. These are literally studies that have been done that tell this story. So you and I, as high achievers, we have between 50 and 70,000 thoughts a day. Between 50 and 70,000 thoughts a day. Now, if you're a high achiever, there's a good chance that you're on that upper rung of 70,000 thoughts a day. But here's the thing. 85% of our thoughts are fear-based thoughts. 85%. So for every brilliant thought that you have, you're going to have 8 very good fear-based thoughts as to why that thought is ridiculous. You might think, I'm going to raise my hand and share my thoughts, my opinions, my voice with this group. You're going to be flooded with 80% of thoughts that tell you that is ridiculous. Don't do that. What will they think? What will they say? How will you sound? How are you going to come across? Are you going to be judged? Will you fumble? Will you fail? Okay? If you have an idea that you're going to start a dream business and you're going to take action, you're going to reach out to someone, you're going to build your board of advisors, you're going to call a potential client, you're going to send that email, you're going to make a video, you're going to post something on social media about your vision, you're going to be flooded with thoughts like, that's crazy. Nobody does that. Who are you to actually live your dream, live your purpose, be in your brilliance? So we've got to be armed with how to deal with and manage the cluster that's in our minds. But you can do it, and I can help you. But here are some other numbers that I want to share with you. Did you know that between 90 and 95% of our lives are lived from our unconscious mind? That means that between 10 and 5%, and they're actually, the studies are showing it's closer to 5% of who you are or who you know yourself to be is only from the conscious mind. Think about that. The decisions that you make every day about how you're going to show up for yourself, let alone for your dreams, 95% of that is habituated. It is lived from the unconscious mind. That's where your beliefs live. That's where your doubt lives. That's where your fear lives, is in the subconscious mind. This is super powerful because you might have a very strong desire to go after your dreams, to take action, but 95% of who you are is lived in the subconscious. And if you believe you can't, then your road that you're hoeing is a very, very, very difficult one. Because if you believe you can't, and 95% of you is believing that you can't, that 5% that wants to move forward is having a very, very, very challenging time making any room to take action. So here's another number that when I heard was like a major wow moment for me. It is that 98% of your thoughts today are the exact same thoughts as yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. So if you don't change the way that you think today, guess what tomorrow is going to be like for you? And next week, and next year, and a decade from now. It's going to be exactly the same. Unless something changes today, nothing will change tomorrow. A 2% chance of change for tomorrow, which means maybe you'll take a different route to work, but most likely not, because 98% of you is going to do exactly what you did yesterday. So if you have a dream, if you have a professional desire, if you want to quantum leap that corporate ladder, if you want to close your confidence gap, if you want to identify your personal brand, if you want to practice living your brilliance, the numbers literally are not in our favor. They're not. If you want to start that business, the numbers are not in your favor. Just biologically, they're not in our favor. We are fear-based beings. And that's because fear, in and of itself, is meant to keep us alive. And yet, when not managed, fear will keep you stuck in your confidence gap. I know you don't want that, and I don't want that for you either. What I do want to offer for you is a very free quiz, and it's very short, it's very quick, super free, what you can take right now so that you can identify what is your number one confidence killer. What is the mindset that's keeping you stuck in your fear? Is it imposterism? Is it perfectionism? Is it distractionism? What's keeping you stuck? If you don't know, how can you ever change and make a shift? I want you to be the 5% of people who not only go after their dreams, but reach their dreams. It's possible for you. Take the quiz now, see what your results are, and let's go from there. You can find the quiz at www.inspirebrandconsulting.com. Take care and bye for now.